In this podcast episode, broadcaster James Whale reflects on the current state of politics in the UK, the evolution of society, and his personal experiences with health and life. Whale, known for his sharp wit and engaging storytelling, shares insights that span decades of his career, touching on the disconnect between politicians and the public, the challenges of modern life, and the importance of humor in coping with adversity. Whale begins by expressing his disillusionment with contemporary politicians, describing many as weak and disconnected from the realities faced by ordinary citizens. He reminisces about his encounters with notable political figures, including a memorable night spent with Margaret Thatcher at Stringfellows, a well-known London nightclub. This anecdote serves as a springboard for Whale to discuss the changing landscape of politics, noting that politicians today seem more focused on being liked than on effectively governing. He highlights a significant shift in political culture, where the desire to avoid offending anyone has led to a lack of decisive leadership. Whale argues that this has resulted in a growing divide between the political elite and the general populace, with many feeling unheard and marginalized. He points out that while politicians are often educated and well-versed in theory, they frequently fail to grasp the practical concerns of everyday people. The conversation shifts to the impact of social media on public perception and aspirations. Whale notes that the ability to glimpse into the lives of others has created unrealistic expectations among many, particularly younger generations. He emphasizes that while it is easy to desire the lifestyles of celebrities and politicians, the hard work and dedication required to achieve such success are often overlooked. This disconnect, he argues, contributes to a sense of entitlement among some individuals who expect rewards without the necessary effort. Whale also reflects on the evolution of comedy, noting how the landscape has changed dramatically over the years. He recalls a time when comedians like Bernard Manning could push boundaries without fear of backlash, contrasting it with the current climate where many comedians face cancellation for their jokes. He believes that humor serves as a vital pressure valve, allowing people to cope with the harsh realities of life, and laments the increasing sensitivity surrounding comedy. A significant portion of the discussion revolves around Whale's personal health journey, having been diagnosed with terminal cancer. He candidly shares how this diagnosis has shaped his perspective on life, urging others to appreciate their health and make the most of their time. Whale emphasizes the importance of regular health checks and encourages people to confront the reality of mortality rather than shy away from it. His reflections on death and dying are poignant as he discusses the societal reluctance to engage in conversations about these topics. Whale believes that many people are uncomfortable discussing death, which can lead to feelings of isolation for those facing serious health challenges. He advocates for a more open dialogue about death, suggesting that it is a natural part of life that should be acknowledged rather than feared. Whale also addresses the issue of integration within society, expressing concern over the growing divisions among different communities. He argues that while there have been strides toward integration, there are still significant barriers that prevent people from different backgrounds from truly connecting. He believes that the government has a responsibility to foster an environment where integration can flourish rather than allowing divisions to deepen. The conversation touches on the challenges faced by younger generations, particularly regarding housing and economic opportunities. Whale highlights the difficulties many young people encounter in trying to secure affordable housing, contrasting it with his own experiences in the past when homeownership was more attainable. He expresses frustration with the current political approach to these issues, suggesting that the focus on population growth and economic expansion often overlooks the needs of those already living in the country. As the discussion draws to a close, Whale reflects on the future of the UK and the potential for change. He expresses cautious optimism, suggesting that if politicians can address the concerns of the public and work toward genuine integration, there is hope for a better future. However, he warns that if the current trajectory continues, the country may face further unrest and division.